Hi, this is Kusma Bhaiya. I'm doing Information Technology Project Management course in the St. Francis College. And here today, I want to discuss about my final project from the Fundamentals of Project Management. So, here I want to share a slide share with you guys. So, So here I have taken five outlines. They are the project initiating and the planning and the project and the execution, monitoring and the controlling and the project success and the determination and then the references. So when it comes to the project initiating and planning, so I have mentioned of five I mean, I'm so sorry, six um subtopics in this. They are overall project objective and the project success factors and the high level scope and the milestone schedule and the budget and the key stakeholders and interests and the initial risks. So at first I want to discuss about the overall project objective. So the Gordie Howe International Bridge project's overall goal is to build a six-lane bridge between the Windsor and the Detroit in order to improve the cross-border trade and the mobility. So, cutting edge six-lane bridge connecting Windsor and Detroit is what the Gordie Howe International Bridge project wants to build. So this infrastructure project aim is to improve transportation between the United States and the Canada, promote the smooth cross-border trade, and the support regional economic development. So, and then it comes to the project success factors. The factors contributing to a project success include the construct includes the number of variables. So this include keeping to the predetermined schedule and the budget and managing stakeholder expectations effectively, strictly adhering to environmental laws, putting the community benefits and plan to the action and creating strong connections between the involved highways and the ports of entry. So when it comes to the high level scope, the project scope covers a wide range of components. This compromises building the six-lane bridge itself, as well as the designated lanes for cyclists and pedestrians, entry points for the both countries. So, integration with significant thoroughfares on either side, and the inclusion of toll collection infrastructure to support continuous operations and maintenance. Additionally, local road and the bridge upgrades and the changes at the Michigan Interstate 75 intersection are included. So when it comes to the milestone schedule and the budget, so by the end of the 2024, the Gordie Howe International Bridge project is expected to be finished. This large scale project has been given a 5.7 billion CAD budget. So these benchmark demonstrate the project's dedication to completing on schedule and within the allocated budget. So after that, I want to discuss about the key stakeholders and the interests, the Winster, Detroit, and the authority BNE. The private sector, it's a private sector partner. So the Canadian and the US governments and the local communities, tourists, environmental groups, and the companies. Their concern include the effective completion of projects, economic growth brought about by increased commerce, and the environmental sustainability, and the social and the societal well-being. So when it comes to the initial risks, there are risks and difficulties that come with the project. There is a risk of cost overruns in construction materials, and the possibility of regulatory changes that could affect the project requirements. So the possibility of construction delays brought on by unforeseen site conditions. So community oppositions that could complicate public relations efforts. So and environmental factors that could affect permits and approvals for a project to be successful. These risks must be managed and minimized. So when it comes to the execution, monitoring, and controlling, here I have mentioned five identified risks in the execution. So there are unexpected site conditions cause construction delays. So regularity modifications that affect project requirements, resistance from the local community that damages its reputation, and the potential construction related price increases, and the environmental factors that influences the regularity approval process. So when and how situations were addressed. The situations are addressed by the project's risk management strategy, including ongoing evaluations, the creations of backup plans for your probable setbacks, and the adoption of flexible project management techniques. So, the transparent communication with all parties involved was essential to handling these problems quickly and successfully. So, and then I and in this the types of frequency of communication. So the communication frequencies are also plays a major role in this. So which is effective communication was facilitated by the cause of a communication register. So the use of a digital platforms, meetings, reports, and updates on a regular basis help it to preserve stakeholders. So consistent participation and also included to enable prompt resolutions in urgent cases, and the messages were routed through official channels. So when it comes to the next point, which is communications and the event tables, so the key communication events are described in the communications events table, along with receivers, content, and the results. So this organization method made sure that crucial information was quickly conveyed, enabling quick decision making and the problem solving. So after that, I want to discuss about the project success determination. So, is this the project successful? I'll say yes. So, as um, based on a number of important metrics, the Gordie Howe International Bridge uh, project can be declared as successful. So, reasons for success. So I have mentioned some reasons for the success of this project, which is compliance with ethical project management procedure, and the project team's effective stakeholder involvement, and the environmental compliance, and a community benefits plan fulfillment were other factors that contribute to the project's overall success. So when it comes to the evidence of success, the project's achievement of a milestone acknowledgement with the awards for environmental, social, and governance performance, as well as its proactive attempts to include the community and the adherence to environmental standards all serves as verifiable indicators of its success. And then here are the references. I have taken some information from these references. And is there any questions? Uh, Thank you.